What would you do if someone slapped a U.S. soldier in public and the soldier didn't even raise a hand? This isn't a story about revenge. It's about respect and what happens when pain runs deeper than the uniform. EXT, small town train station, early afternoon. The sun bakes the faded brick of a nearly forgotten train stop in Tennessee. A blues saxophone whines in the distance. An old American flag flutters lazily on a rusted pole. Inside the shadows of the platform, an elderly janitor, Henry Collins, 67, pushes a mop like he's done it 1,000 times. From a cab steps Captain Eli Morris, early 30s, dressed in U.S. Army dress blues. Medals gleam on his chest. A duffel bag on his shoulder. His back is straight, posture calm, but his eyes are tired. As he walks past Henry, he nods respectfully. Eli. Afternoon, sir. Henry. Gruffly, not looking. Don't call me sir. I mop up after people like you. Eli stops. The tension is sudden, unexpected. Eli. Didn't mean disrespect. Henry. That uniform means nothing to me. You walk around like heroes. I came home in '71, nobody cheered. They spat. Eli meets his eyes, patient. Eli. I wear this for the ones who didn't come home. Henry steps forward. Then, slap. Hard. Loud. Echoing across the station. A woman gasps. A kid drops his drink. A phone rises, recording. Eli stands still. His cheek burns, but he doesn't flinch. He doesn't shout. He just breathes. Security guard. Captain? You all right? Eli. I'm fine. He turns to Henry. Eli, CONT'd. You think I wear this for parades? He steps closer. Eli, CONT'd. I wear it for the funerals. For the flag I folded and gave to a mother last winter. For my brothers buried in desert sand. And maybe for men like you who never got the homecoming they deserved. Henry is frozen. Silent. Eli nods once and walks away. The curtain pulled back. Bright lights flooded the stage. Jace stepped forward, boots thudding heavily with each step. He squinted into the crowd, students, teachers, and parents with phone cameras at the ready. He approached the mic. No background music. No props. Just a boy and his story. For a moment, he said nothing. Then he cleared his throat. I was supposed to sing a song tonight. But I changed my mind. Whispers rippled. People glanced around. What was this? These boots, he looked down, his voice steady but soft, they don't match anything. They're not part of a costume. They belong to my brother, Lance Corporal Ethan Brooks. He was 21 when he died. The room went still. Not the kind of still that's bored, the kind that holds its breath. He gave his life in Afghanistan. These boots were returned to us, with the flag. My mom keeps them in a box. But today I asked if I could wear them. Because I want to remember. Not just him. But all of them. The ones who came home different. And the ones who didn't come home at all. He paused, his hand shaking slightly as it touched the laces. People asked why I wear something old, something dirty, something too big for me. It's because I want to walk in his footsteps. No sound in the crowd. Not even the teachers moved. And if they squeak when I walk, or make me stumble, just remember it's the sound of someone who never stopped marching. For us. Then he did something that would stay burned in everyone's memory. Jace took one step back, stood tall, and saluted. There was silence, and then the scraping of a folding chair. A man in the front row stood. He was broad-shouldered, in his late 40s, wearing a plain sweatshirt. A scar trailed his neck, and his hands were calloused, hands that had once held a rifle. He walked toward the stage. Slowly. Purposefully. Jace looked down, confused. The man climbed onto the stage without asking permission. He took the mic. "Son, may I say something?" Jace nodded, eyes wide. "I knew Ethan Brooks. I served with him in the Kringle Valley. He was more than a soldier. He was a protector, a brother to every man in his unit, including me." People gasped. Jace stared at him like he was seeing a ghost. "One night, our convoy was ambushed. I was hit. Couldn't move. Ethan ran back into the open to pull me out. Twice. He got everyone else to safety and didn't leave me behind. That man saved my life." He turned to the crowd. "So when you see those boots on that boy, don't laugh. Don't joke. Because he's not pretending to be someone. He's honoring someone." Then he reached into his pocket and pulled out a small velvet pouch. He took out a medal, tarnished with time. "This was mine. The Army Commendation Medal for Valor. But I wouldn't have earned it if Ethan hadn't done what he did." He placed it in Jace's hand. "He would have wanted you to have it." Jace trembled. Tears ran down his face. Then, right there, in front of the entire school, the veteran dropped his arm into a sharp salute. A salute to the boy in the boots. The auditorium erupted. First the veterans in the crowd stood, clapping. Then the teachers. Then the students. The applause wasn't just loud, it was thunderous. Not for the story. Not for the speech. But for Jace, and the boots that carried the memory of a fallen brother. After that night, no one made fun of Jace's boots again. In fact, every Friday, more kids began wearing something military, a patch, a cap, even dog tags from relatives. The school started a new tradition, Walk with Honor Fridays. Jace didn't say much about it. He just kept walking. One step at a time. Heavy boots. Straight spine. Because now, everyone knew who he was walking for. Military medal. If this story touched your heart, let us know where you're watching from. Like, subscribe to the Soul Script, and leave a comment to honor someone who walked so we could stand.